So guys, welcome back to a new video. I know it's been a while. My last video was in Costa Rica, but now I've been back for a month now. I've been back in the Caribbean where I grew up originally. And I've been thinking, why should I not start documenting my journey again? I got some inspiration from my other trading partner, Ian. You guys probably know him too. He also started doing a series where he posts every day, every trading day, not on the weekends. Some of you might learn a lot from these videos. I don't know if it's for your edge. Some of you might learn a lot for your strategy. Some of you might learn a lot for psychology. But we are gonna do our best to teach everything we know and everything we've learned so far in our trading journey. So today is Wednesday. I actually wanted to start the series on Thursday, but I thought let me go ahead and make the intro already today. I go to the gym every day with my partner Ian. You guys will also see it in his videos. So it's gonna be pretty similar. So let me just give you a quick explanation what you can expect or what do I trade. So I started trading ICT concepts. I learned ICT. The first thing I watched that had anything related to trading was the ICT Mentorship 2022. But I don't fully only trade his concepts. It doesn't even matter if you guys think ICT is profitable or not, or if his concepts work or not. Me and my partner, we grabbed some of his concepts and then we built our own model. We call it the ATM model. If you guys watch enough of these videos of this series, probably you'll be able to trade and learn the ATM model yourself, because we try to keep it pretty simple. But we're going to try to do our best to explain all the sauce behind it. So I basically want to start this series to document my own journey, but to also be able to show to you guys, or for the ones that really want to do the effort and try to learn something from these videos, you guys can. So ICT actually has a lot of different concepts, and if you try to learn everything, you're gonna get too much information in your head and your head might explode. Some of you may know my channel because I've been posting a lot of trading a while back. But what I want to do different this time is I want to do same day uploads. Because in my opinion, for new traders that are coming in the market, it's easier to learn if you can watch a video about the price action from the same day, right? I know a lot of you could relate that you can't exactly remember how the AM session moved 2 days ago or a day ago, right? Because it's a lot of information. Some of you are on the charts the whole day, right? Even me that's only on the charts from 9:30 to 11. I can't exactly remember how price moved 3 days ago. So for someone that's learning to trade, I'm gonna try to do the same day uploads. So literally the same day, you can compare what you did to what I did or what my partner did. My goal with this series is to try for you to learn as much as possible and for me to see my own progress and my own journey. Alright, so enough yapping for today. Today is Wednesday. I'm gonna start recording again tomorrow on Thursday. We're gonna see how the Nasdaq is moving. We're gonna see exactly my thought process. Yo, what's going on, guys? Currently it is 9:17 in the morning. I'm just doing my pre-market analysis. I already sent out my pre-market analysis in my group, but let's go on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see on the 4-hour, we are still respecting our bearish PD raise. This is also a 4-hour fair value gap, which price is respecting. All right, guys, so this week opened up on Monday. We traded higher and then we started reversing on on Tuesday, Wednesday, and this is the Thursday overnight. It does look like price maybe wants to go take this sell side right here, but we're not sure, so we are just going to react till the market literally shows us its hands on where it wants to go. Right now there's also this bullish H4 fair value gap. All these pink boxes are H4 time frame. Then when we drop on the H1, you can see there's this untapped Asia high and London high. If price is bearish, we should not use this as a draw on liquidity. We should not even expect this to get taken, right? We have this H1 bearish fair value gap, which is still untapped, which I might expect price to come into at market open to then trade lower. If price is actually bullish, because we are also in a daily fair value gap, if price is actually bullish from here, then we should expect a reaction from this H4 fair value gap in this daily fair value gap. And then H1 should pretty much inverse this CMB or disrespect this whole inefficiency right here, this area. But to be honest, market open, I do expect us to open up, trade into this H1 fair value gap, and then maybe get it set up lower. But yeah, we're not gonna marry our bias. We're just gonna see and react to what price is telling us. All right, so we're almost 15 minutes into open, and so the market literally opened, price dumped, created this inversion of fair value gap on the M5 time frame. Inside this M15 fair value gap, and price literally just kept dumping. I kind of knew that this short would play out, but it is not my model. So literally anything that's not my model, I would not put risk on, guys. You gotta be okay with watching price move if it's not even your model, right? The only way you can overcome FOMO, for example, there's a lot of traders right now that will just click short right now because they missed their entry right here. So they're shorting down here right now because they can't see the price moving in their anticipated direction. Guys, you gotta be okay with price moving in the direction that you literally anticipated or made your analysis to. But if it's not your model, let it be. YM, for example, YM right now is in a H4 fair value gap, a bullish fair value gap right here. On the H1, YM is looking pretty bearish still, but we are in a higher time frame bullish PD rate. So anything can happen right now. Market open, we reacted from this volume imbalance and M15 fair value gap. But yeah, right now I'm still staying flat. I don't have a clear direction on where the market wants to go. On NQ, we are pretty bearish, obviously. And on YM, right now, I call it contradicting price reads because we are in between the higher time frame PD rates, bullish and bearish. Alright guys, so right now it is 10:15 a.m. YM has reached this H1 fair value gap. Let me show you on the H1 chart. That small H1 fair value gap and also a 2-hour SIBI. On the M15, it is inside this big bearish SIBI. But right now, I'm basically just waiting for my confirmation to go short. So we took out all the liquidity we had right here. We took out the liquidity we had right here. Now I just need a confirmation to go short. NQ, I thought we were bearish, but looks like NQ is also retracing. It's taking out this liquidity right here. NQ also might go for this H1 fair value gap. But yeah, YM traded into this H4 fair value gap, and then on the M5 it created this nice inverse, which you could have also taken to target this H1 fair value gap. But to be honest, I came into the day wanting to take shorts, so I'm gonna stick to my shorts. I'm not gonna marry my bias, but as long as we keep respecting this H1 fair value gap and this H2 fair value gap, I am still bearish. So yeah, let's just wait what price wants to do. NQ right now is reaching my point of interest, this H1 fair value gap, and it looks like a high probability fair value gap. So let's see what price wants to do once we're inside. Alright, so it's almost 11 a.m. NQ has reached my point of interest. We are inside of the bearish H1 fair value gap, but I want us to reach this M15 SIBI right here too, and I want to clear manipulation, like creating a fair value gap and then the inverse. YM is also inside that H1 fair value gap. It can potentially start going lower right now, but I wouldn't care about that move because there's nothing in here that confirms my entry model. I gotta wait for my exact entry model for me to put risk on. You guys gotta be okay with price coming into your point of interest and then going into your anticipated direction. And if you didn't get your entry model, then there is no trade for you. Like, price can keep moving, but there is no trade for you. Alright, so now it's 11:16. A lot of time has already passed, still nothing. So right now, I will want to see a internal liquidity sweep right here. SMT with ES, and then I want to see us displace lower, showing signs that we want to respect this H1 fair value gap. Then I would take a short. YM traded into this H1 fair value gap. This is the H1 gap. And on the M5, it created this bearish fair value gap, but I don't feel comfortable taking it because on the M15, there is this bullish fair value gap. So even if it does play out, I can't take this trade because it's not in my plan to do this. If there was no M15 fair value gap right here, I would have taken this M5 gap. But yeah, now we wait. We wait till NQ gives us something. If not, I'm gonna hop off and go to the gym with Ian. Alright guys, right now it's 11:30. NQ did create the inverse fair value gap as I wanted to, but it did not did the internal liquidity sweep right here. It did not take this high. So I don't feel comfortable putting my stop loss above those highs because those relative equal highs most of the time are a magnet for price. Although this H1 fair value gap looks like it's respecting, I'm not comfortable also because there is this 30-minute fair value gap which might hold. I am done for the day. I won't put any more risk on. So even if the shorts play out, tomorrow is always another day. Alright guys, just got done with the trading day. Now I'm waiting for Ian. And the high I told you guys about, where I was not comfortable putting my stop loss at, that high just got swept. I'm gonna put a screenshot on the screen right here. where you can see where that high just got swept. So guys, I would have taken an unnecessary loss if I would have followed my mood instead of my plan. So if I would have FOMO'd into the trade. But as I told you guys, I would be okay with watching price go to the downside or go to my sell side target without me in it. Why? Because it wasn't in my plan. That's why sometimes it's better to avoid these trades. Sometimes they will still play out, but as you can see, like today, you will have the type of days where you would catch a loss. This guy, guys. Ian picked me up. Now we're on the way to the gym. Today is leg day.
Ik moest van je rechts.
Fucking man can't drive, man. I didn't take nothing today. Ian took something. You guys gonna see on his video what he took. He's gonna explain why he took it, etc. So yeah, now we're on the way. See you guys at the gym.
Alright guys, this is Keanu's first set. He's doing 60 kilos, 30 each side. This is called hack squats right here.
I forgot to count how many reps.
Light work, you can do more.
Go on.
Alright, now we're gonna do Bulgarian like Keanu
I
said.
start with my weak foot always.
Good shit, man. Been to failure.
Ian, brother. And under 50 kilos. Two people. Yeah.
Okay.
This is my personal trainer right there. He's watching from the sidelines. Normally he helps his spots, but today he's just watching, spectating. Ah, thank you.
Yeah, commentator today.
Yeah, he's the commentator.
Yeah.
Moral support.
More support. The man lifting every week today. Trying to get big, trying to, you know, become a legend. This is the place to be. Powerful words. Give up, guys. You're halfway.
What do you think?
If you wouldn't have said those words, I would have already ended it. You see? That's why you need someone like Clayton in your gym, guys.
That's what's up, man.
Oh, yeah.
Really like you.
82.
180 pounds, dude. Sounds better.
180 pounds. Calf raises.
Memory. Alright guys, we just finished the leg workout. Now Ian's gonna drive me home because my car is currently at the mechanic. Right now I'm gonna get home, gonna go eat, shower, etc. I'm gonna go edit this video because I told you I want to do same day uploads. And then after I'm probably gonna go with Ian, go pick up the car and be done for the day, man. Let's see what tomorrow can bring. Tomorrow is Friday. This week has been pretty weird, pretty slow, so I won't force anything, but if something presents itself tomorrow, we'll take it. So I'll see you guys tomorrow on the charts. Thanks for watching.
Yes, sir.